guest speaker was a, I just lost his name, but he spoke about this at his presentation
Yes.
at the town of Parkton. So I know Reverend Commissioner Evans, Mayor Henderson, myself, and town manager were there for his presentation, and I know he spoke with the manager in depth after the meeting regarding this program
But
or other benefits that.
John Malone with
John
Rural,
Malone.
North Carolina Rural Water.
Yeah.
Any other discussion on this motion? Hearing none, all in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Is there anyone opposed? This motion carries, and we've just approved this resolution. Our next item is an update on one of our drainage projects. Ms. Manager, if you would.
This is just an FYI, because it's just kind of been drawn out for a while now. At the August board meeting, we approved a resolution for debris removal in the Little Raft Swamp. This work was supposed to be done by Alliance Integrated Solutions at the direction of Robinson County and funded with state and federal grants. In addition to the Little Raft Swamp, we submitted other projects for consideration under the grant, and if approved, would be at no cost to the town. Those projects are currently under review at the federal level. We are trying to see if these projects will be funded under this grant before expending any town funds for these projects. This includes the survey work that would be needed. I just included just some correspondence, some of the projects that we were talking about: Thurlow Street, McMillan Street, West 6th and 7th off of Main, Front Street, North Church Street, Charlevoix Streets, College Street. So again, we asked for a variety of things, so a total of 7 additional drainage projects to be looked at under that grant. Again, the funding review is still ongoing, but I just want to just let you guys know where we were with that. And so again, this correspondence was last updated last week. So again, right now it's still being reviewed, and we're waiting to see what can be included under that grant before we expend any of our funds for these drainage projects. So no further action needed. I just wanted to update.
Okay, so this doesn't have any bearing on the grant that we received that we're using or used to clean out our swamps?
No, this is a completely separate pot of money. So we're waiting to see what they will take care of with their funds before we decide how to use the remainder of our funds. Our funds do have an expiration date that's nearing June 30th of 2026. So hopefully we can move on with this. I can't remember quite how much money we have left, maybe 300,000. Okay, 400,000 left of our mitigation grant money.
Do they have any beaver mitigation money included in that?
Well, even if they don't, we do. So, you know,
Don't ask.
so yeah, I don't know. That's all I have on that item.
Any other questions? If not, we'll move to our next item, which is surplus property. If you would, Ms. Manager.
So we have a number of items for surplus. I thought I had my notes in here, but I don't. But
And
we have
some police vehicles.
I have seven police vehicles, and 2 firearms to be surplused. So these are vehicles that have exceeded mileage, that are no longer working, that we're trying to go ahead and move as we're trying to build our inventory of police vehicles. I'm sorry.
It was 7 police vehicles and 2 firearms.
Same page.
Page 48.
Yes, 48.
Guess the firearms is for the retirees.
Yes, sir.
Pretty much what I was aiming at.
accept the surplus of the vehicles and the weapons.
We have a motion and a second that we approve surplus in the 7 vehicles and the 2 weapons. Is there any discussion on this motion? I do have one. Ms. Manager, why they list no mileage for none of these vehicles that they want us to surplus?
Well, I think that, between the last time the board had a list of surplus vehicles and, to present date, there were some vehicles that were surplus that had not officially come before the board. So we actually do not have these vehicles in our possession.
Well, you wouldn't have the mileage then either. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor of surplusing these vehicles and the 2 weapons for our retirees, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Is there anyone opposed? This motion carries. Next is item E, which is our upcoming holiday schedule for this year. Ms. Manager, if you would.
We follow the state of North Carolina's calendar. So this is what the state of North Carolina has put out. So since New Year's Day is coming up on that calendar, I feel like we probably need to just go ahead and plan for that. So this is the holiday schedule as presented.
Okay, thank you.
Can I ask, is there this, bill of sales in here, is that just in there for?
That was all of the documentation that I guess is required to transfer those firearms.
You at least gotta give them all.
Okay, but they're not filled in or
It's
nothing?
not filled in, but we're just gonna surplus them for $1 for the firearms.
Mhm. So, but you put 2 copies, there's 2 copies of the same thing in here.
The two.
Too far.
I know, but it's just a blank form.
Yeah.
Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, next item is our announcements.
Oh,
Madam.
so do you need to adopt the holiday schedule? No?
No. we
Okay.
usually adopt.
Okay.
Be aware of it.
Okay. Announcements. The Red Springs Community Building is open for Election Day voting on Tuesday, November 4th from 6:30 to 7:30. The Chamber of Commerce annual dinner will be on Thursday, November 13th at the Red Springs Community Building with a reception at 6:30 p.m. and dinner at 7 p.m. The Christmas tree lighting will be December 5th at 6 p.m. The Christmas parade will be Saturday, December 13th at 3 p.m. And then we have a couple of holiday closures for the town, November 11th for Veterans Day, November 27th and 28th for Thanksgiving, December 24th through 26th for Christmas. That is all of my announcements.
Thank you. And with that, we have no other items to discuss, and we'll go into our comment section. And tonight, we will start with Commissioner Burney to my left.
Well, good evening. Good to see all of you. Ones that's here and the ones that's on, the ones that's online. The holidays are coming up, so I don't have really much to say because when I don't see anybody, I did get a call that, when I was saying that we have a board meeting today, we did put it out in ample amount of time. I would think that we did. And, but they were just saying that, a board meeting, I was like, yes, we have a board meeting. Our regular schedule was on Tuesday, but we having it on Monday, but again, I told them, I think it was put out in ample amount of time, but, apparently they didn't get the memo. But the ones that's here, good to see you. Stay safe.
Thank you, Commissioner Burney. Commissioner LaCares.
Good evening, everyone. Glad to see you here. Want to note that this will be my last speech from this position. And I do want to thank the citizens for all of their support given during my tenure as a commissioner. Along with that, I want to give a shout out to the staff and the employees for the Halloween activities that took place this past Halloween time. I think it was good. I did venture through the scary house up there on 4th Avenue, and the staff worked tremendously well. They got the kiddies excited about going into the haunted house, and it came through well. And here at the display, so I want to thank all that participated as a job well done. And I'll have more to say probably at the next meeting. So I thank you for all that you do. Thank the board for all that they do. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner McKinney.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mayor Pro Tem Sumter.
Good evening, everyone. As I'll echo what Commissioner Laquette said about our haunted house, Halloween on Main. Great job to our recreation department, our electrical department. I think even Mr. Beasley, but he tells me to call him Peepaw, helped out with that as well. So it was a really nice treat. We had people coming from out of town, so that was a nice draw. So great job. I know Miss Barbara and Casey, I saw y'all passing out candy on Main Street. So it was just a great feel good on Friday. So and it was a nice treat for my birthday. Maybe I would say that's what it was about, but it was really nice. And just a couple of our announcements. I want to give a shout out to our 5th and 6th grade, Tony, correct me if I'm wrong, 5th and 6th grade football recreation team. Are they undefeated? Those are our guys too, right? So they are undefeated, and they played Saturday. Yes, so they play Saturday at Lumberton Junior at 11 a.m. So if you're available, come out and rally behind them. But if you can't make it to Lumberton, our last home football game for flag football is this Saturday at Red Springs. The concession stand will be open, so just very grateful to our volunteers that are helping there, our coaches, as well as Tony's doing double shift duty. You'll see him 1 minute in Red Springs, and then he's off to the field where our teams that are traveling are there. So thank you, Tony. Also, November 6th, which is this Thursday at Purnell Sweat High School, is the Robeson County Parks and Recreation Pom-Poms and Spirit Night. Now, our girls, our cheerleaders are phenomenal. We have a whole heap of them. I think it's over 80. Over 80, yeah. That's just one squad. That's the young kids, the little kids. Yeah, it's like over 80 of them. Yeah, 1st through 4th grade. I lost count of the number, but their coaches are working very well with them, and they're excited about competing. So if your schedule allows, at 6:30, Purnell Sweat High School gym, that's where they will be competing. Now, they won last year, and we want to keep our title. So if you can't be there in spirit to root them on live on Facebook. Okay, we'll try to go live. Also, our older girls, that's 5th through 6th grade, our cheers, I don't know how many of those girls are, but we have a lot of kids in our recreation department. Let's just say that we're rebuilding, and so that's a great thing. They will be competing also. So if you're able, this Thursday, 6:30, Purnell Sweat High School, our recreational department cheerleaders will be competing for the win again. Also, mobile food assistance with Robeson County Church and Community Center is always the first Thursday. So again, this Thursday at 9:30 a.m. at the John McNeil's Farmers Market. Unless weather is bad, they normally are there, but we know cars start lining up, so that will take place this Thursday. Oh, and the manager is giving all the other updates. Oh, tomorrow, work keys. So any of our parents that are watching, work keys for our seniors, make sure that they're on time so they can get these certifications under their belt. Work keys testing will begin in the morning at 8 a.m. And we also shout out to our high school football team. They beat Fairmont. I just had to say that for Tony. But they beat Fairmont. They whipped them real good Friday night. So yeah, it was real good. Rev was there as well. So we're just thankful for all the support We do have the Hall of Fame with the high school. I think Coach Eva Patterson Heath will be a recipient. Mr. Hardin Brown will be a recipient. So our first ever Hall of Fame. So that ticket information will be coming out. I'll try to get all of that information so that we can support on that ceremony as well. I think that is all of the announcements because you did everything. Yep. Yes, that's every. I'm waiting on the rest of. Oh, thank you for my birthday shout outs board. Your text. Thank you so much for that. That's all that I have. And if you have not voted, please make sure that you do so on tomorrow.
Questions?
And I didn't think about it, churchy community. A young lady, classmate called and said she wanted to donate. Who would,
Contact
she said for the Rick Springs thing, she said she wanted to do it for Rick Springs.
specifically, then she'll need to talk with Miss Brianna or that's over their kitchen. It's Tammy. Tammy, I think
Make sure
Tammy
I
is
get
over.
that, because she called today and wanted to make a donation to them, but she wanted to do specifically just for Rick Springs.
Okay, I will get that. But, the Hall of Fame, that is December 4th at Access Point, and tickets can be purchased through Coach Adam Deese, who's the athletic director. But I will get more of that information. Again, we want to, our very own Coach Eva Patterson Heath is one recipient, as well as Mr. Hardin Brown, who's another recipient. And I don't know if there's anyone else, but those two I am for certain on.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Sumter. Commissioner Edmonds.
Good evening, everyone. I think it's worth repeating that the Recreation Center did an absolutely outstanding job. I don't really participate in Halloween, but because I'm a commissioner here, I did participate with the town, and you guys did an outstanding job, and all that was done with the whole town. Amen. The movie out wasn't a whole lot of participation, but it was available. The popcorn, the drinks, the candy, and there was a whole lot of activity down Main Street. So I'm proud to be, how do you say it, a Red Springian? but thanks and kudos to the town. Also, the high school football team, yeah. Yeah, I was back and forth from the town to the high school game and circling around. So I had a great Friday. Yeah. Thank all of you, those of you who are here and those who are listening, for what you all do. And thank you, board. And Commissioner Lacaze, thank you for what you've done on the board the whole time you've been here. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
And Mr. Mayor, since you're going to be leaving also, so thank you as well.
Thank you, Commissioner Edmonds. Commissioner McKeithen.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
That's all you got.
I'd like to say good evening to everyone, and thank you all for coming out to our meeting tonight. I'd like to welcome our code enforcement officer guy to our staff, and glad to have you. You know, next week is Veterans Day, and we will be celebrating Veterans Day. The American Legion Post number 35 here in town. We will have a breakfast on 6th Avenue at St. Joseph Miracle Revival Church on 6th Avenue. And we'd like to extend the invitation to our manager and the rest of our board members that are not veterans. If any of you that would like to attend, please feel free to drop by. It's going to be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Like I say, it's on 6th Avenue next Tuesday, February. I mean, on February. November the 11th. Yes, and we will have our flags out there in front of City Hall. And then I would like to echo also what everyone's saying about the Halloween festival that we had here in town. I think everybody really enjoyed themselves, and that haunted house was something. So they did an excellent job in that. So again, we say thank you. Thanks for all you do for Red Springs. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Commissioner McKeith and Commissioner Patterson.
I want to say thank you to all the employees for, as Elko and the rest said about the Halloween. Chief, I want to say thank you for your staff. That y'all was brave to get out there in the middle of that road and that traffic, as tough as it was, to slow down that traffic. When I first got there, it was a little concerning, but thank God that you all got out there and slowed the traffic down. Employees, continue to do a good job, and Pastor, it's good to see you. I never met you, but thank you for coming. Hope to see you all again. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone. That's all I have.
Thank you, Commissioner Patterson. Ms. Manager Harris.
I just want to make sure, thank staff for all of their efforts for Halloween on Main, and thanking the chamber and the local businesses for their participation as well. I think that Friday's event just shows what can be possible when we work together and when we think outside the box and we want to do something new. I think that when some of the participants that were in the trunk or treat events said that it was nice to come down to Main Street and see all of this activity after leaving the trunk or treat events, and that, you know, meant a lot too. It definitely exceeded my expectations of how busy that event would be, in a good way. But thank you for everyone that participated in that. Also too, thank you to Lynn Linnemeyer. She was almost unrecognizable on Friday. And, you know, again, just going above and beyond out at the haunted house, telling stories that we did not ask her to tell, but she's out there creating the ambiance and, you know, getting people excited about an event that they're already excited about. So again, just adding to that momentum, and hopefully we can do more events like that in the future. I guess I probably should have put this in in the announcements, but also to the board and to the public, just know that we have reached an agreement with Brightspeed for the work that they've been doing in the area. You will see more of them as they're attaching to our poles. The ordinance didn't say who approves that or what the procedure is to approve that, but we did agree to $7.15 per pole, which is more than what we receive on our existing pole attachments. So I guess we need to go back and review those too, just to bring them up to modern times. That's all I have.
Okay. And when would that contract run out with the ones that do use our pole, like Spectrum?
I don't think they've been reviewed anytime
Okay, well,
lately, but
please do.
the one that we've gone into with Brightspeed is 5 years.
Great.
So
Yeah, I know we had one. I don't know.
we actually have two. We have one with Spectrum, and who's the
Right.
other one? Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Ms. Manager. This is a bittersweet moment for me. This is my last official board meeting. I will remind you of one thing that I've reminded you of many times as I sit in this seat, is that I live here. I will continue to live here. I am a citizen of Red Springs. There's one little minute detail between the other citizens and myself, is that I've been on the inside and I know what's in here. And even though I'm going to be on the outside, I'm going to still be looking at the ones in these seats to improve what's on the inside. I've always stated that any town, city is a work in progress. It's constantly changing. when you come back next month, this board will be changing. But the job still remains the same. I brought my wish list with me tonight. I will admit, all of you guys have been exceedingly nice tonight with your comments. Have been good, so I gotta make up for what y'all didn't say, you know. And this won't be my last time saying these things if I don't see them come to pass. At some point in time, these things should come to pass. Now, I've sat up here for 16 years, and the majority of what I'm going to say to you, I've been waiting for 16 years to happen. And I don't care who hear it, who don't hear it. I don't care whether you think it's good. I don't care whether you think it's bad. I don't care if you think it's important. I don't care if you think it's insignificant. But in my opinion, it's important to me, and it's important to some, if not all, of the citizens in this town. And with that being said, I will unfold my 8-item wish list. As I said, this is my last time sitting here. Just fix it. I don't care who, when, where, or how, or what's got to be done to get it fixed. I know it can be fixed, and I would like to see it fixed. I would like to see our police department improved through leadership and commitment. If you got police that are not committed to the job, they're not going to do a good job, and they're not going to do a good job serving the citizens in this town. Chief, you're new. Take that with you. The water pressure on the Mill Village needs to be fixed. I don't have any comments. It just need to be fixed. A third water well needs to be dug, restored, or fixed and brought online. Whatever it takes. If y'all want copies of this to take with y'all so y'all can work on it, feel free to ask me for one. Brown goods, leaf, and limbs. I wish they would go back to the old schedule where they picked up the entire town every week and kept our town looking a lot cleaner than what we see today. Personally, when I got leaf, limb, brown goods, whatever, I put it out beside the road. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what day they come and pick up my stuff. All I know is if they ever come on my street picking up, it's going to be out there. And sometimes it sit out there for an exceeding period of time. The upgrades to our electrical system are greatly needed. I'll say that one more time. The upgrades to our electrical system are sorely needed. And the people in the electric department, they know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I've been here to see this. The employees, all of you, and I appreciate what y'all said about the employees, and I do feel the same way. But no shoe size fits everyone. There are different shoe sizes, even up here on this board. We all don't wear the same size shoe. We have some great employees, and we have some other employees. I wish the employees would do a better job earning what we pay them. And that's just entails being professional and doing the best you can on your job, taking trainings, begging the manager to let y'all be trained, begging the manager to cross-train you, begging the manager to let you go and help this other department because they need help. Taking better care of all of our town vehicles. All of y'all sitting out there. See, we just surplus 7 doggone cars. 7. We got the mileage on none because they already gone. Can't get the mileage on them, they're not here. it's a good idea to know how many miles we've driven something before we get rid of it. Far as we know, they might have only 100 miles and somebody getting a steal of a deal. Ain't me. And last but not least, and I actually saw it today. You know, something I tell myself, I said, God takes good care of me. Because a lot of what's on this list, I've seen it today. And the last thing on this list is resolve our street sweeper issues and clean up our streets. And I did see that street sweeper moving today. I can't tell you when I've seen it before today, but I did see it today. I said, wow, that's the street sweeper. And it's working. Yeah, you know, we are a board, even though I am still a part of this board until I get up and leave for the last time. This is my last meeting. Might not be the last time I get up and leave, though. Musician by trade, we don't finish a song until the last note is played. When you play and end that last note, then that song is over. So I will be here to the last note. And there's a lot of what we do and what we say that is for us to know because it's what we use to get our job done. It's not necessarily something that everybody needs to know, but it's necessary to get the job done. And every department and every worker in this town knows that, and they have some of that where they work. So I would just like to see us do a better job at what we do. I would like to see Red Springs be what you want it to be. It should be what the citizens want it to be. And I'm gonna tell these folks, this is for y'all now, I wanna tell everybody that asks me, if you got a question, go to one of the commissioners, go to the mayor, go to the manager. Ask them that question. When they answer that question, go find you another mayor or commissioner and ask them the same question and make sure that you got the same answer. Because if you didn't, there might be a problem there. And with that, as I said, this is my last official meeting. I've enjoyed it. 16 years at this is enough time for me. This is a revolving door. People will come, people will go. But the objectives and the goals are always the same. They remain the same today as the first time I ever thought about running for city council. So, I love all of y'all. I love this town. I love what I do. I love my family. And at this point, it's time for me to have some family time. Thank y'all for putting up with me. Thank y'all for tolerating me. Thank y'all for loving me.
Need a handkerchief?
A moment of silence for myself. Anyway, I got my voice back, so we're gonna have to go into a closed session to review some legal matters with our attorney and some personnel issues. And at this time, I will entertain a motion from the board to go into a closed session.
Make a motion to go into closed session.
Second.
We have a motion and a second that we go into closed session. Is there any discussion on this motion? Hearing none, all in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Is there anyone opposed? Thank you. We're going into a closed session. Thank y'all for coming out tonight.